Wow, this is a really big mural.
Yeah.
This is a super big mural. Okay, so part two, actually last part. Melissa took me around, showing me all the different murals throughout Orlando, showing support since the massacre that happened, June 12th, 2016, at Club Pulse nightclub. God, I keep getting it backwards. And you even showed me like stickers and paint of businesses that support, that not only are friendly but safe, which I thought was really dope. So this is the other one. Now, yeah, this is amazing. This is so huge. So something else I wanted you to mention while we're looking at this. You had said there could have been way more lives that would have been lost that night had it not been for two things. Location number one.
Location and just basically where the people that were there, the people that were close by that responded, and I guess that all goes back to location. But for those of you who don't know, that this was just steps away from a trauma center. The lives that could have been lost had this been 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes down the road would have been way greater numbers, in my belief and my professional being a paramedic and knowing how quick somebody bleeds out. So that night there was people officers putting people in the back of trucks and speeding off down to the trauma center and getting those patients out, and the trauma surgeons, and the fact that hospital was equipped with these surgeons that were able to go straight into the OR and start doing surgery immediately on these people, and that's what saved their lives. These people needed immediate intervention, and so that happened for them. So there were many lives that were saved because of that location. And like I was telling you, the whole Keep Dancing Orlando, everybody got together, and you can YouTube Keep Dancing Orlando and watch the YouTube videos of the fire department making one and the police department and the sheriff's department making one. It was really great to see that love and just to keep everybody's spirits uplifted. So this is one of the big murals. You can drive around Orlando and you can see them everywhere in between buildings. There'll be murals. They're all over, just to remind us that love is love, and it's not just one thing. You can love everyone, and it doesn't have to be hatred.
And you also said, and then we'll go. I'm trying to find there, so my face isn't covered by light. You also mentioned you were part of a small group that put together care packages.
So Blue Star and Jackie Lewin, which I wish I could have gotten you together with to talk to, Blue and them opened up her business, the venue, which they brought supplies in and donations, and they put boxes together, and people went down there and donated their time to make those boxes. You have to remember that when Pulse happened, there was a lot of people who lost their jobs. Their lives were forever changed. You walk into a club and you work there, and you set your keys up on the counter, you put your wallet up on the counter, and then this happens and you run out and your cell phone's there. So not only did they just go through this tragic, horrible event, but now you're everything's a crime scene. Your car, everything. You can't go out and get your keys and get in your car. You can't just go home and get into your house.
Right.
You don't have any of your credit cards. You don't have your debit card. You don't have your ID. You don't have nothing. So you have to remember how there was such a huge impact in the community. Gosh, Blue and Jackie and everybody, they did so much. It was so amazing. If there's anybody I'm leaving out that watches this, I'm so sorry. My mind's kind of racing, but yeah, me and my daughter, we went down and we helped everybody put boxes together for the families and of the people who had passed, but also put boxes together, care packages together for the employees of Pulse. So it was just an incredible time, and it was nice to be able to do some small little portion I can tell you those girls worked around the clock. Even after that, the hurricanes that came through when they had extra water, after that they were, telling everybody, hey, if you need water for the hurricane, come over and get this water. We have pallets of water, because we were trying to keep everybody hydrated out there. So it was the worst time in our community, but the best time, if that makes sense. It was. So a lot of good things came out of it.
Well, I definitely want to thank you for sharing this little part with me. It's been very emotional. If anyone's on this video now, go back to the first video that was longer. We were actually at Pulse nightclub and the murals and everything, and I've posted some pictures below that video as well. And this lady here is the reason I'm here.
She's
So,
awesome. You guys
thank
are so lucky. Thank you for sharing us, Callie, with Florida.
And
Orlando.
this is the last thing I want to share. Those are watching, and I know John, I'm glad you're watching. Pay attention. So I didn't even think to do this because life has been so hectic in 2017. It didn't dawn on me that I would want to bring something from Sacramento to add to the memorial of that club, and because it's one pulse. It affected all of us. It could have been us in Sacramento. It could have been anybody, but it was us. And Melissa is gracious enough to say, when I get back to Sacramento, I say we create a huge banner. We can all sign and put our love from Sacramento. I will send it to her. She will make sure it gets put up here at the memorial for Pulse Nightclub. So what do you guys think? I know you're on board.
Do it.
I know you're on board. And if it all works out, I might end up getting a tattoo in 2 days to represent being here. Which I'm gonna, if I do that, I'll go live on that too. So let's do it, Sacramento. Let's show our love.
Thank you.
Because we all are Orlando and we all are one pulse. Thank you.